welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for long distance or no contact. Let's call in spirit with some wind chime time. I don't know what my deal is lately, you guys. I've kind of been struggling with the wind chimes. I will do some arm workouts, but as you can see, I barely touch the thing. So we may have a message about being quiet, not telling people what you're doing or what's going on, or that somebody's being secretive. Maybe you know about it. But I would guess we're going to see the moon come out at some point. All right, let's see. Where do we want to start? We'll start with the Fairy Lenormand. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I love that we're getting into the weather where I can start wearing sweatshirts and boots and stuff again. It's pretty great. All right, the first card out is the Bear, and the second card out is the Whip. So what I see here is somebody who is being stubborn, not wanting to see things from a different perspective, and arguing with somebody who knows how they should see it. Like somebody's like, not gonna take that pearl of wisdom in, okay? I like being ignorant. I'm gonna stay right where I am. Oh my gosh. That's why I wore this shirt today, you guys. This reading right here. I haven't worn this shirt in like maybe a year. All right, what do we have? So we have the Garden. Feels to me like somebody is being stubborn regarding whatever they're being told because they're concerned about how they're perceived in a social community. And there's something about the person in question that they're threatened by, or they feel like they don't want to see the truth. So really, I feel like there has been news shared that brought the truth to light or exposed some truth, and likely also exposed a liar. And the community is being asked, because it kind of feels to me like people are all looking at one thing and talking about it. People are being asked whether or not they believe the dude at the top there who looks a little hateful, or, bigger picture, if they see things the way they really are and see that something here is innocent or pure. All right, so I have a newish deck. I'm gonna use that for you guys today. This is called the Meta Muse. I don't get paid for that, just in case anyone's asking. I just like to tell you what I'm using in terms of the deck, but I think it's really beautiful. We've got some like old photography mixed in with some fun colors and textures for backgrounds. All right, so let's see, what else do we have? So we have the Devil in the reverse and the Prince of Pentacles. Feels to me like there's a masculine energy who could be, you know, like late 20s, early 30s, who has gone through a significant change in perspective, possibly even a dark night of the soul. and been able to let go of the things that had held him back: addictions, codependency, fear. And there's a possibility that for some of you, the person who's doing this is the person who knows better. The person who says, I know what you're saying, but I also see the motives behind why you're saying this to me. And I'm not going to listen to you because I have faith or I have intuition that's pointing me a different direction. For others of you, somebody is trying to be stubborn pertaining to the wisdom behind somebody else's intuition. But there's, with this Prince of Pentacles, I still get more stubborn vibes, like Taurus vibes. And I feel like there's something here with the pentacle being right in the person's brain. It's giving me this, yeah, I'm stubborn, but also it's because my position won't change on this. I know I'm right. It's like somebody knows they just have to wait out this other person. For hidden energy, we have the Three of Wands. Basically what I just said. There's somebody here who knows, I just have to wait you out. You're going to fucking realize it eventually. Just watch. Ooh, that's hidden energy. Oh, the colors are so beautiful, though. Okay. What else do we have? We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse, clarifying the Whip card. Okay, so there's another, the plot thickens. Sometimes this card can refer to punishment, and sometimes specifically sexual punishment. I believe there's a feminine energy involved in this reading, I think tied to the person I'm reading for. And this feminine energy is using sexual energy to try to punish someone. Now, that could come in the form of, I'm gonna steal your man. That could come in the form of, I'm not gonna give you any loving for weeks. Whatever it is, there's somebody here who feels like they can, like, starve someone out with the sexual energy, or win and not have to change because of their sexual energy. Oh, that's so funny. Is this card not perfect? This is like, I'm mad at you. I'm gonna roll over. I'm not gonna talk to you. Look at my ass, though. Doesn't it make you want to make up with me? Don't you want to forget what you were mad about and just tell me I was right so that you could, like, bang? That's what this card is giving me, and I'm sorry if that offends anyone. Kind of. I mean, maybe I'm not the channel for you, right? But we've got somebody looking at churchy windows, pretending they have some moral ground they're standing on. I'm right, you're wrong. But there's a sword underneath them. They are lying. They're hiding something. They might be hiding infidelity for some of you. That might explain someone being stubborn, right? I'm defensive because I don't want to admit to it. I hope this amuses somebody in the UK. I'm literally watching the part of Geordie Shore right now where Zahida made out with Scotty T, and they both tried to lie about it forever, and everyone was like, over time, that was a lie. So I feel like somebody's realizing the truth about somebody's purity or lack thereof, and somebody's being stubborn regarding this situation. But they're being stubborn because they want to prevent someone from leaving. We have the Chariot in the reverse and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Both of these are about trying to make somebody not leave. So I feel like we have an angry or upset masculine energy and a feminine energy that's trying to distract this person from their morals with sex. Convince them to stay with sex. But like, isn't that where the problem stems from? Yeah, exactly. Too many lovers. This person didn't make the right choice. This person didn't let go of their demons. And somebody saw it. See the angel above them? There's somebody here who knows about this infidelity. I feel like this feminine is trying really hard to come off as pure or with good intentions. Princess of Cups. Yeah, I think she's the stubborn one. Not willing to admit what she did. She's naive, though. That's part of what the Princess of Cups has to offer. The Princess of Cups is giving me, like, I am a paragon of purity and virtue. No one would ever guess that I like to cheat on my boyfriend. Somebody did. Somebody realized these flowers are not the same flowers. Your flower is fake, girlfriend. So this person is like, no, no, really, I'm innocent. Look at me. I'm sleeping naked in a church with swords on the wall. I don't know what I'm doing. But seriously, somebody's like trying so hard to prove their character is this pure, innocent, youthful. I would never do that. But the truth of the matter is, this person is a Queen of Wands in the reverse. This person is not loyal. This person is naive because this person, this feminine energy, has believed for a pretty serious amount of time. I'm getting like at least 2 months, at least 3 months, that they have gotten away with what they did. They maybe even kept doing it because it was fun, because no one would suspect them. And all they really were picking up on was delayed karma. Almost like a, no, go on. Let's see just how bad you are with this. And this person, this feminine energy, thought that she was being a lot more clever than she was. Her ass is showing, right? You guys know I like to say that. She thought she was sly. She thought she got away with something. She thought she was still getting away with something, and her ass is showing. Like, there is no confusion now. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. She has been caught as this snake. I think, for whoever I'm reading, this relationship will be over before Christmas, if it isn't already. We have the Four of Pentacles. This is clarifying the Chariot. Came out sideways, and I feel like this is representative of the feminine energy holding back the truth, not being willing to be held accountable for her actions, and then finding her, partner being willing to release her. If you will not be honest, you have zero chance of fixing this. And then this person leaves. If you can't be honest with me, why am I here? What am I doing with you? I don't need that in my life. You aren't this pure flower that you pretended to be. You're a liar. A cheater. Queen of Swords. Yeah. Queen of Swords can often represent a feminine energy that has ended a relationship, or a relationship has ended for this feminine. And especially when it's clarifying the Eight of Cups in the reverse, and she's looking longingly over at the masculine in the Four of Pentacles. She is already or going to be shocked at how quickly she's dispensed by this masculine that she thought she had fooled. She thought she could beg or talk her way out of this and convince him not to go, maybe even mess with his car. For some of you, I'm getting that there was something that this feminine did to this person's car, which is not cool, by the way. And it didn't stop this masculine, or it won't. He will eventually leave. We'll use the situations deck to get a little more clarification here for you. If it's resonating, go ahead and give me a like or a subscribe. So we have Divine Masculine. I think this situation has helped a masculine ascend. This is clarifying the Devil in the reverse, right? So there's something here about this situation that has actually made this masculine energy stronger. He may not even be aware of it quite yet. He may sense that it's building within him. But even just speaking his truth to this feminine that wanted to lie to him is building his strength, right? So we have interview in the reverse. This feminine energy is likely trying to find a time to, or a way to communicate with this person face to face, preferably, and probably to use sexual energy on him. But this masculine energy is not willing to have a conversation here. He now sees this relationship as something like a spell, like that this feminine energy had created illusion for him and wanted him to live in that situation and see her in a very specific way as his happiness. But being able to see the illusion for what it was and release himself from the situation has led to him feeling overjoyed. It's like, I make this comparison maybe too often, but it's like this guy had only ever eaten the fake Oreos, and then one day he ate a real Oreo and he was like, oh my God, I can never go back to the fake stuff. There's something here about this masculine energy, realizing this is not a real connection. This person is not who she said she was. I am freeing myself from this connection and finding happiness once he moves away from this. So clarifying the Queen of Swords, we have entrapment and escapade. This feminine energy may be trying to get this masculine to stay by trying to get him to go on trips with her or do things together, go on adventures together, maybe even plan a lot of things so that he can't feel as inclined to leave. Like, oh no, remember we've got that trip to Chicago planned in like a month. But there's also something about money. I feel like this feminine energy has been trying to make it difficult for this masculine to have the money that he needs to be independent. We'll clarify using the OG. the Rider-Waite. Let's do that for no contact. There's a sense now that some of the memories this person had with this feminine energy are now, when he looks back on it, not as innocent or beautiful as he thought. It's almost like when you get into an argument with somebody and they say something that you don't expect them to say, and it makes some aspect of their true character more visible to you, you start to think about the other situations where something kind of like that happened and it becomes more visibly a pattern. It's like, in a way, this masculine was kind of investigating and realizing there's some serious inconsistencies here. I didn't notice it for a long time, but I sure as hell notice it now. This masculine is thinking about moving, waiting to hear more bad news. It feels like this is somebody who went digging to find, you were flirting with dudes on Bumble and ended up finding like this chick's like engaged to somebody else, like something serious. And I don't think he's said the entire thing that he has. It's like, I'm going to tell you why we're done. It has to do with the fact that I believe you lied to me. But I didn't tell you I lied, or I know you lied to me about sleeping with my brother. I don't know. Does it get worse than that? Probably there are other options, but there is a truth this masculine is waiting to come out. I feel like he knows, but wants to see if the offending parties will admit it. Because if there's going to be a new beginning for this masculine, he needs to be very clear on who's allowed to go with him into that new chapter. If he's releasing himself from this romantic relationship and concerned that she may have slept with somebody that he considers a good friend or somebody that's close to him, now is the time to suss that out. So it's like kind of setting a trap, seeing if people will misstep in a way that he can figure it out. There's, with the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, there's a wish fulfillment and a home situation that seems to be a loss in this masculine's mind right now. But I think with the Fool preceding all of that, there's an awareness that this is going to hurt. This feels like a loss, but there's something better out there for me. All right, let's see. We'll end with the Kipper. We have Coffin. End of a relationship. Official person. There's someone, this could be somebody who's actually like, law enforcement or something like that. I think more likely somebody very close to this masculine is who this feminine slept with. Because I'm looking at the 11 and the 22. I feel like this relationship this masculine was in, this person was his number 1, right? Number 2, brother, best friend, fell victim to this feminine. And I feel like that's what he's waiting for the truth on. He's waiting for somebody to come clean. There's a sense with the house card coming out that this masculine energy knows where this took place. It could be at, his place, or yeah, I think it's at one of the three people's residence. There's a chance, of course, these two live together, but I think he knows where it happened. The masculine I'm reading for is very upset right now. Doesn't feel like there's anyone who's loyal to him, but there is one person. I see this dog. I've not really paid much attention to the dog between the guy's feet before, but I feel like this message is here because there's a masculine that needs to know there is somebody on his side. There is somebody loyal to him. This could be somebody who is very adaptable. The person who's loyal to this masculine is somebody that deals with change very well. We have wealthy man in the reverse. It feels to me like there's a possibility for many of you that this feminine was trying to have a relationship with a more established or wealthy man, and there was something this masculine gave to this feminine that made her boyfriend or husband or partner look at it with suspicion. Like, why would someone give you that? For some of you, this might not be a good gift, if you get my drift. There's something here. It could also be a greedy, not wealthy masculine that gave a gift that was suspiciously nice to this feminine. There's something here about the feminine receiving a gift from somebody, and it made this masculine real suspicious. And the more he dug, the more he figured out his suspicions were based in truth. Good news is coming within a week or so. I like to see that for you. You are going to be happier than you dared to hope. I feel like that's why this Fool card is here. Yes, there is some difficulty and some loss that you're facing right now. But this is to clear out the people that don't deserve to be in your presence. When you get your glow up, when you get your blessing, when you get your abundance, you're going to be happy. This person was not treating you right, and they had to be shown the door. You will suffer a great loss, but will overcome your grief. That's exactly what I'm saying. This too shall pass. You have people near you who are not true. This is about who this feminine energy slept with. This is a close friend or a close family member. There's lucky number 234 on here. For somebody, that'll resonate. 234. All right, I hope you enjoyed your reading today and that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for the support.